Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? I just hurt myself. Oh my gosh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Peace and love, family, peace and love. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, March 21st. March 21st. Yes, first full day of spring. First full day of Aries season. Man, what a day. What a day. Happy Saturday though, man. Happy Saturday, happy sacred Saturday, sacred and uh solid, sacred and spontaneous. Sunday is solid and soulful Sunday. Soulful and solid, however you say it, man. But happy sacred Saturday. What a day. What a beautiful day. What a challenging day. What a painful day. Um, it's a day, man. And some days have more of one than the other. Some days have a perfect balance. I think today was a perfect balance. It wasn't nothing too crazy, sad, but I feel really sad, really emotional. Um, yeah, yeah. I started the day with a morning walk. All right, went for a walk. Me and Kimona went for a walk. Got a great walk. Set made a video in Astoria Park. That's always a beautiful thing to walk in the mornings. Right. Well, I actually started with some meditation. Started with some prayer. Right. Some laughs. Some. Then a walk. Right. Then a haircut. Right. Well, then straightened up. Got my crib back to before I leave, I still wanted to feel like home until it's really time to like really pack up and go, which is almost that time. But I wanted at least a couple more days. Living room back, put couches back, chairs back, carpet back, um, right? Put things back to some kind of normalcy. Um, then went for a haircut. Then went to go support a dear friend, dear partner, dear sister in a at an award ceremony. She was honored by the assembly member in I don't know what area it is, man. Jackson Heights, Corona, Elmhurst, at Elmhurst Hospital, where my mom used to work. So that brought back a lot of nostalgia. My mom used to work there. My aunt used to work there. Two cousins used to work there. A couple of friends used to work there. My nephew, my niece, and my little brother were all born there, right? Couple of freaking, I went and I had some physical therapy there. I got the bullet taken out of my ass there. A lot of things happened at Elmhurst Hospital, right? So it was very nostalgic to be there, to walk through those doors, to walk up that block, to walk from the subway, remembering that whole process for many years, for many different things. Um, so did that, then came home, got a massage, and then just been really emotional since, man. Been in some physical pain. It was like probably one of the best massages I've ever had. Massage coupled with a stretch session, and she got into some things in my fucking shoulders and in my thighs that was like, holy shit. I'm like, I really got to start using my massage gun regularly, and I really got to use my shiatsu shoulder massage regularly, right? Like, I have to start doing that. I got to make it a mental note. I got to start doing it daily, right? Like daily, at least, at least 3 times a week, 4 times a week at least. Massage gun, get into my legs, get into these muscles, right? Loosen these things up. But yeah, man, I was freaking talking to Kimona and tearing up and wanting to cry and not wanting to cry on the phone because I wanted some fucking mineral water. Right. So day 8, that's what fasting does. It brings up emotions. Right. Fasting 8 days coupled with a freaking massage and spring, right? Brings up fucking energy and emotions and tears and all of that shit. But we here, right? We ain't break. I made a video. I said, with this kind of emotion, what I wanted to do was have a sandwich, right? If I was eating, I would get a sandwich. I would probably want a sandwich right now, right? Or something like pasta, something comforting. But I'm not eating and I'm not breaking fast, right? We got 42 more days. Then we're gonna be able to drink some juice for a few days, and then we're gonna be able to eat some motherfucking fruits, watermelon, some cantaloupe, and some pineapple, and some fucking pears, some mango, and some fucking blueberries, some blackberries, and some raspberries, some strawberries, some dragon fruit. All right, we're gonna eat all of the fruits, man. Some motherfucking kiwi. I ain't really have kiwi in a long time. Eat all the fucking fruits, some bananas, right? Some papaya. I probably break fast with once we do the juice. Probably do papaya, watermelon, right? Um, yeah. So like, I'm strong, but damn the emotion. I'm like, I want to eat some food, right? But we're not doing it. 'Cause I just really wanted some mineral water. And so Kimona, the incredible woman that she is, ordered me some mineral water all the way from Brooklyn. She's in Brooklyn and ordered me some mineral water because I was sad. So grateful. But yeah, man, day eight of 50, divine discipline. Grateful, strong. Tonight's topic is trauma in the brain. We are going to talk about trauma, not trauma in the brain, trauma and the brain. And specifically, we're getting into how trauma impacts your brain, right? We're going to talk about it all. What is trauma? We're going to redefine it. Right? We're going to talk about some neuroscience stuff. We're going to share some facts. We're going to share some research and some studies that have been done. We're going to talk about some personal anecdotes, right? Some personal reflections in my own life, me personally, but then also some things going on around me in my neighborhood and my family. I just understand a lot more, man. Like when you learn the science, right? When you really learn the science, you understand, like education brings understanding. This mirror effect be messing me up because I'm thinking that this is on this side, but it's this side. But yeah, man, when you understand the science, you have more grace, more compassion. Is understanding, right? Like learning, education brings understanding, and I understand so much more now about myself, about the people around me, about my ex-wife, about certain exes, certain people I'm not friends with anymore, right? Like just understanding so much why people do the things that they do. That's what the whole brain science course is about. Brain Academy course is about. Why do I do the things that I do the way that I do them? And so, understanding yourself, you could get a glimpse into understanding others. And although you're not in their brain, you can recognize patterns. So yeah, man, I'm excited to get into that conversation. All right, Mona Love, KK LaShaw is on a check-in. Thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you dearly. I appreciate you dearly. But yeah, man, let's do a little grounding. All right, let's do a little grounding, and let's get into some breath. All right, so just get comfortable in your seat, or if you're laying, allow yourself to be as comfortable as you can be. If you're sitting, allow your feet to be planted firmly on the floor beneath you. If you are laying, just find the most comfortable position. And allow your back to be straightened. Allow your arms to rest gently in your lap or by your side. Allow your head to lean forward so that your chin is in your chest. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears, to be really relaxed. And allow your eyes to close ever so softly. And simply become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the rise and the fall of your abdomen. The pull, the release, the life force, energy that is breath, that is keeping you here, keeping you connected to this realm, connected to this earth, connected to you. Just sit with the breath for a few moments, remembering to breathe in through your nose slowly from your abdomen, holding momentarily and breathing out slowly once again. And give yourself a neck roll. While still breathing. Roll your shoulders forward and backward. Your head side to side. And if you can, just wrap your arms around yourself, hug yourself tightly, and say silently in your mind, in your heart, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Allow your arms to fall back down to your lap or by your side. When you are ready, slowly begin to open your eyes and come back to the space. Grounded, ready to learn, ready to explore. Thank you. So before we jump into it, one thing I learned, right, is I was reminded of just now about breath is Christians will say that the breath of life, right? I will say that breath is life because if God breathed into the nostrils and that made one alive, then it is your breath that is indeed life itself, right? Breath is life. So not just breath of life, but breath is life. And if breath is life, that will mean the more you control your breathing, the more you control your life. If breath is life, that means the more you're able to control your breathing, the more you're able to control your life. What does breathing do? Breathing allows you to still pause, take a moment, reflect, think, the thinking part. It allows oxygen to go to your brain. Oxygen goes to your brain sends a different signal maybe, right? Because if something happens and you're angry, but you take a moment to breathe, the oxygen goes to your brain sends a different signal. It's like, okay, relax. And then you start to go through the whole process of responding differently, right? So literally, if you can control your breathing, you can control your life. Yes, there's some things out of your control. So there's sometimes you're not going to control your breathing, right? Like until you get there, mastery. And sometimes you're going to be breathing on autopilot, right? But the moment you remember, you breathe always from your abdomen, always through your nose, always out through your nose. Sometimes you may want to just push it like a big exhale through your breath, through your mouth. But it is best because control, right? It is hard to push breath out slowly. Like you can, but you push breath out the slowest through your nose, right? And it also has those filters, right? Breathing through your nose, your hairs, right? Filter the oxygen going to your brain because there's other things coming in with your breath, particles that you don't see, right, in the atmosphere. But anyway, that is a different science, it's biology and microbiology, right? Today we're talking about neuroscience, we're talking about brain science specifically, right? And I'm excited because we're talking about trauma in the brain. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, have I experienced trauma? And has it impacted my brain? Absolutely. Do I know some people who've experienced trauma? Absolutely. Has it impacted their brains? Absolutely. And there's so many people I know that are stuck. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get right into it. So we can put up these notes, right? So understand that the first 7 days, right? We spoke about what this thing is, what we're building, why we're building it, why it matters. You've been inspired, maybe, right? The vision is big, the work is big, right? The whole vibe is juicy, right? We talked about discipline. We talked about a lot, right? We talked about the continuum, neural soul method, the philosophy, and all of that stuff, right? What the university is, what the goals are, the place, like physically, But tonight is about understanding yourself, right? Tonight is about not being inspired, but about learning to understand yourself. Why you do what you do the way you do it. Understand that all of your struggles and challenges, right, connects to your brain. And if it connects to your brain, it means it also connects to a path forward. Because your brain is powerful. Your brain is absolutely freaking powerful. So once again, tonight's topic, the theme, trauma of the brain and why change feels so hard. Why does change feel so hard? So I'm going to propose a question. All right, I'm going to propose a question. KK, if you can answer, please. I'm going to propose a question. Have you ever known what you should do or what you shouldn't do and still did the opposite? You knew what you should do and you didn't do it. You know what you shouldn't do and you did it. Have you ever spoken to yourself and said, I'm going to change. I'm going to start doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to start exercising every day. New Year's resolutions all the time, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to start eating better. Or I'm going to stop. I ain't drinking no more. I ain't messing with that person no more. I ain't doing that no more, right? I ain't stealing no more. I ain't selling drugs no more. I ain't prostituting no more. Whatever it is that you've done, and you're like, I'm not going to do it no more, right? And you found yourself doing the same exact thing, going back to that same person on that same corner, on that same block, doing those same exact things that you said you wasn't gonna do. I've been there many times. I was telling my barber earlier, like, so my sobriety, and I was like, yo, it took me so many times saying I'm not drinking no more before I actually was able to stop drinking, right? Yo, I'm not drinking no more. I'm not drinking no more. And then just a few hours go by, half a day goes by, and I'm with some people, and I'm like, they drink. You want to drink? Let me get one. I'm by myself. I ain't gonna blame others. I can't blame others, right? I'm by myself, and I'm thinking, you know what? I want to go get some wine. I want to go get some alcohol. I want to go get a shot, a couple of nips, right? Whatever the case may be. After I said I wasn't drinking plenty of times, right? Like, I ain't doing this thing no more, right? I get arrested when I'm younger. I ain't hustling no more. And then I find myself hustling again, back on the streets, back on the block, right? So understand that that's not just a lack of discipline. It's your freaking brain. Your brain. That is your brain. It's trauma. What a day. What a situation. Such is life, right? We keep going, right? That adds to the emotion. We definitely gonna cry tonight. But the good thing is that it's not all lost. Life is not over. It's recorded. It's gonna go. It's gonna play. People come back and watch it who want to watch it. But yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those who tuned in, who tried to tune in. Kimona, trying to get your family to tune in. I appreciate it truly. And yeah, we off for this, man. We're gonna close this live down, and we're gonna feel the feels. All right, day 8 of 50. Every day is gonna be a different day. Every experience is gonna be a different experience. Nothing is. It ain't about perfection. It's about consistency. So we showed up. We did it. Technical difficulties. We finished. I'm sorry that you missed it, Bay. Sorry that I had the issue and I didn't refresh it because I was scared of losing the stream. And so, yeah. Have a great night. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, day 9. We almost at day 10. Monday be day 10. Once we hit day 10, it's like, we're 1/5 of the way there. Because once we hit day 10, it's like, okay, 10 more days. Let's do 10-day interval. Okay, 10 more days. Day 20, 10 more days. Day 30. We did 30 days before. We did 40 days before. So once we had day 10, it's like, okay, the rest of the way we did it before. Start talking to more people. Got some meeting set up next week, right? Losing more weight, gonna get more confidence, right? Weather gonna get better, right? We are gonna bring in some donations. People are gonna contribute to the campaign, right? And we're gonna get real bold. We're gonna get bolder and bolder and bolder and bolder and bolder until this thing is done, man. And yeah, we see how the fuck this shit goes. All right. I love you all. Have a great night, and remember to do something for yourself that will improve your life. Discipline yourself in one area of life, right? Communication, health, wealth, finances, emotions, feelings, time management. Right? Discipline yourself in one area that will improve your life. And peace.